for the sake of Tamoor, you didn't see.
Hey guys, Rob here, joined by the beautiful Tamoor.
Beautiful. Wow.
I'm
just here to talk about Street Fighter.
The wonderful Tamoor Hussein, who's been playing Street Fighter 5.
Uh-huh.
You've been playing it for like 4 hours, right?
I played it for 4 hours. I'm one of the first people to play it. Humble brag.
It's quite a privilege. And there's like 3 brand new features in the game that we want to talk to you guys about.
Yep.
Let's go through it right now. So the first one is called V-Skill.
V-Skill, yes. This will be...
This replaces the old...
focus attack. It's the same input, and it's a... you press it by press medium punch and medium kick, and you get, at the same time, and you get a unique action for each character. So this is different for every single character.
Right, okay, so in Street Fighter 4, you would press medium punch and medium kick, and they would do that slow animation.
Yep. And then
that's gone.
That is gone. Yeah, there's nothing like that in this. You've got instead a specific move, which, as you can see here for Ryu, is a counter, which is a parry kind of thing from Street Fighter 3.
So basically, he's parrying when you press medium punch and medium
kick at the same time. Yeah, so you can parry fireballs, as you can see here, and you can any multi-hit attack is possible to parry.
Wow.
I've been told that it is possible to do Evo Moment 37, I think it is, with Daigo. Yeah, the beast being unleashed. You can do that.
Rare footage of Diago actually angry.
Yeah. See, if you're watching the footage here, there's a 2-hit there, which I did manage to parry there. So any multi-hit move you can parry.
Now let's just compare it for a second to Third Strike. So with Third Strike, you stab forward in order to parry, right? Do you think you have the same level of freedom?
It doesn't require as much precision.
Right.
Like, for example, the Denjin Hadouken, which is the move that we can see Ryu doing occasionally here, once he's accesses state, that is quite easy to parry as long as you hit the first one. Wow. So once you hit that first move, the first hit of the special move, that one right there, you can pretty much keep hammering it, and it is beautiful. People saying that it doesn't look great, just look at that. I've been staring at that one animation for a long time.
Okay, so Chun-Li has a different type of
so everyone's got a different V-skill. Her one is a kind of lateral upwards jump.
Is this like a tiger knee? It looks like a tiger knee.
It does hit on the way up.
Right.
The thinking behind it is Chun-Li's normal jumps don't travel far across the screen. They travel high.
They have a high arc.
Yeah. So this is something to kind of get her over fireballs and give her some lateral motion. At the very peak of her jump, she can go into head stomps, as you see there, which
3-hit head stomps.
Yep, 3-hit head stomps, and you can stop in between any of them. So you can do some tricky stuff if you want to. At the
it's
very
like an opening to a combo then, like an air combo?
It can be, yeah. At the very top, as you saw earlier, she's got her lightning legs in the air, which kind of slow her descent, which I'm imagining people are going to be quite tricksy with to cause a bit of confusion. We're looking at Charlie here now. And you can see there, his move.
This looks so
amazing. It's called I think it's the bullet grab, I believe it's called.
He eats fireballs, man.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
So Charlie's one of the few characters that can actually use their V skill to build the V gorge. Ordinarily, you just you build it when you take damage, but he can put fireballs in a pocket and keep it.
We've moved straight on to Bison's there. Yep. His is his is the same idea, but it's a fireball reflector.
Yeah.
Right?
So Charlie puts the fireballs in his pocket. Bison sends them back because he's evil like that.
Yeah.
And he doesn't build any meter from it. So yeah, those are the V skills for each of these characters. They're interesting. I think they still require skill to use, but have a lot of kind of strategic value.
We're looking at V trigger. This is the second new feature in the game. How do you activate V trigger?
So that's pressing hard punch and hard kick at the same time when your V gauge is at max.
Okay, so the V gauge is above the special gauge, right?
Yep.
Different type of thing. So how would you build up your V gauge?
The V gauge, like I said earlier, is from taking damage. Right. And for Charlie, it's from pocketing energy fireballs and stuff like that. So Ryu's one activates a Denjin state, which gives him his Denjin Hadouken. Chun-Li's one actually makes her normals multi-hit.
Right.
So
that's where you see the footage of her doing that. Punch combos and things like that.
It's different. The effects it has is different for each character. So with Ryu, he's got his Denjin, which means it kind of ups his damage potential. For Chun-Li, it's like pressure and combo potential as well. As you can see here, her kicks are doing multiple hits on the way down. That's just a normal jumping hard kick. So everything's got a little bit extra oomph to it, and I reckon that you could probably get some good juggling out of it. I didn't get a chance to check because my timing was a bit rubbish.
How long does a V trigger last?
Usually for some it's different. It differs from person to person, because if you've got some characters that when you execute a special move, it will take one of the stocks, whereas others it's because it's bestowing a state, it's a timing based thing, so you've got X amount of seconds to use it. What we're looking at here is Bison's one, and Bison becomes a bit of a maniac when he's accessing it. He's basically unlocking his psycho potential. You can see here he does this teleport,
that is incredible.
It is pretty amazing. Then he comes back for another one, which is pretty amazing.
That's fantastic. So but that's only when he activates V trigger, right?
That is. His head stomps are nothing like that when you're doing them without. He's also got like this teleport. His teleport has a chained effect, which we saw in the trailer. So he teleports forward a little bit and then teleports again. He kind of like gets a speed boost out of it as well.
Wow.
It makes him incredibly aggressive, which is I reckon that's the way they want you to play him.
Does it make him a little bit faster as well?
In his normal state, he's quite slow, so he's a lot quicker here. You also saw there he doesn't have a Psycho Crusher anymore. He has that Fireball, which is from Alpha. That's the Alpha version
Fireball,
of him.
yeah.
So in his triggered state, the Fireball travels across the screen. Charlie's V trigger, it's actually one of the few that has 3 activation inputs. So you can do forward and hard punch and hard kick, back hard punch and hard kick, and up and hard punch and hard kick. And it's just about maneuverability. So it's moving him around.
We're actually looking at V reversals now, though, right? This is the third new key feature to the game. So what is a V reversal?
It's pretty much alpha counters. So when you're getting hit and you're guarding, you just press forward and 3 punch and 3 kick, and everyone has an animation which kind of pushes them back and gives you some space, but it does require you to be on point with your timing, because if you do it late or you do it too early, you will leave yourself open a bit.
So if I hit you and you V reverse, do you take damage still?
I don't believe I do. I think it's just nullifying the damage.
Oh right, okay. So it is a little bit like a focus attack then.
It is a little bit like a focus attack, but it's not as the damage output that you from a focus attack isn't there. So with a focus attack, if you held it for long enough, after that you could pretty much unleash a level 3 and you're done.
Okay, well that was our breakdown of all the new features in
thorough quick.
Breakdown of all our
That's how we roll.
Of all the new features in Street Fighter 5. We've also got a video on the site of our general impressions. So if you want to hear us talk about how awesome we think Bison looks with the white hair and the massive trench coat, then take a look at that video. And obviously for more features and news and analysis of Street Fighter, stay tuned to GameSpot.